Okay, good morning all. This is our guidance video for chapter 28. So in this it's saying let's draw solid figures, and what you often get is a two-dimensional figure here like a square, and you've got to make it a three-dimensional figure like a cube like you see here. So all you've got to do is draw the same shape behind it. We've got this one here at a 45-degree angle. Okay, just draw that there. And that creates a cube. So you just got a diagonal line, one square up there in the corner, and you just match that all the way around. Okay. Here's another example here. This shifts the direction. So you see this cube is going like that way, and this cube is going the other way, isn't it? It's going that way. So there they've drawn a square there, and then you've just drawn another square behind it. Okay, you notice it's in the actual corner bit here, and then it draws around it there as well, like that. All right, that's the example. And then you've just really got these, like the yellow bit shows the get my pen on again, the original square, and then you've got a draw behind it. So there are various examples here on how to do it. You see here, check your answers, and you've just got to draw the same shape behind it at an angle. All right, so we see that's a rectangle behind a rectangle. There's another rectangle behind a rectangle. Down here we've got a triangle behind this triangle here. And this is like a house shape here as well. So they're just drawn at this 45-degree angle, okay, each time going up. And then, yeah, that gives it that 3D look. So check your answers there. Next question is looking at mirror images. So here you're given this sort of image here, okay? And you've got to use this middle line down here to draw this image, all right? So just check here that you've got the squares right. You've got to look at getting it exactly in proportion, okay? So we see this yellow square here is replicated over here, and that this and this are drawn, and this as well. Same with this shape here. So if you see, we've got a gap. This is like the mirror line down the center here, and then they've left a 1 square space on this side, on this side, and then they just copy it like a mirror's been placed next to it for that shape and that shape. Same for this one. This is a bit trickier, more complicated. So again, we're just using this middle line down here to draw this shape over here. If you've got colored pencils, that's a bonus as well. Just to show it's all in proportion. All right. Now, in question 3, you've got to copy the smaller figure here into the bigger figure here. The trick is really, if I zoom in a bit, is to just copy the number of squares. So if you see on this one here, the first point there, okay, is equivalent to that point there. It's 1 square, that top right hand corner, all right, there is copied there, and it's just drawing a line across. If you count, this is 1, 2, 3 squares here, and this is 1, 2, 3 squares here, and then it copies this diagonal. So this is going up 45 degrees here, and this is going up 45 degrees here, 1 square. So you're just copying the same shape, but it's on a bigger scale, so it goes all the way around like this. Okay. So that's how you do it to copying a little larger figure. Same for this one. Just look at the, what's in the squares here and copy it in the squares here. Follow exactly the same. Count the number of squares going across. So, this is going 2 squares across. This is going 2 squares across. And you just get the coordinates right, really, on there, and match them up to the smaller one on here. Okay. Next bit, just some straightforward multiplication questions. Some are a bit testing, so check your answers here. A lot of these are like double numbers, like 33 and 22 and 44. So it's a bit of a test for you. They're all multiplication problems, and that should spell cool optical illusions. There's an example actually of a cool optical illusion here. You see in this picture, you've got here, well, looks like an old man wearing a turban. And when you turn it upside down, it looks like that's like a sort of princess, isn't it, wearing a crown? So that's the answer for that. This question 5 is about barrels. So you get its equivalent. So 1 green barrel is the same weight as 4 yellow barrels. So this green barrel is going to be heavy. 2 yellow barrels is the same as 1 blue barrel. Therefore, what's the same as, well, the answer there would be blue, wouldn't it? Okay. To make that even, because that's what you'd need to add on there to make it even. Because, yeah. Next one's the same deal. The missing one is green. Okay. And then down here, this is just a recap of learning, really. Draw these shapes. Here you've got like a house. Is this an octagon? 8-sided shape here, an octagon. And then some basic multiplication questions to work through here. So that's it for today, really. Please remember to mark your work. Best of luck. And if you have any queries, let me know. Thank you very much.